Atas, Nyayis. 1. Take me out, O Ahuram. Give me perfect piety and strength, and so on. 4. May Ahura Mazda be rejoiced, and so on. Hail unto thee, O fire, son of Ahura Mazda, thou beneficent and most great Yazata. Asham Bahu, holiness is the best of all good, and so on. I confess myself a worshipper of Mazda, and so on. For sacrifice, prayer, propitiation, glorification, and so on. Unto Atar, the son of Ahura Mazda, unto thee, Atar, son of Ahura Mazda. 5. Unto Atar, the son of Ahura Mazda, unto the glory and the wheel, W-E-A-L, made by Mazda, unto the glory of the Aryas, made by Mazda, unto the glory of the Kavas, made by Mazda, unto Atar, the son of Ahura Mazda, unto the king Husrava, unto the lake of Husrava, unto Mount Asnavant, made by Mazda, unto Lake Ekasta, made by Mazda, unto the glory of the Kavas, made by Mazda. 6. Unto Atar, the son of Ahura Mazda, unto Mount Ra-Evant, made by Mazda, unto the glory of the Kavas, made by Mazda, unto Atar, the son of Ahura Mazda, unto Atar, the beneficent, the warrior, the entity who is a full source of glory, an entity who is a full source of healing, unto Atar, the son of Ahura Mazda, with all Atars, unto the entity Nairio Sun Ra, who dwells in the navel of kings. The propitiation with sacrifice, prayer, propitiation, and glorification. Yata Ahu Va'irio. The will of the Lord is the law of holiness, and so on. 7. I bless the sacrifice and the invocation and the good offering, the beneficent offering, the offering of assistance offered unto thee, O Atar, son of Ahura Mazda. Thou art worthy of sacrifice and invocation. Mayest thou receive the sacrifice and the invocation in the houses of men. Well may it be unto the man who ever worships thee with the sacrifice, holding the sacred wood in his hand, the barisma in his hand, the meat in his hand, and the mortar in his hand. 8. Mayest thou have the right wood, mayest thou have the right incense, mayest thou have the right food, mayest thou have the right fuel, mayest thou be full grown for protecting this house, mayest thou grow excellent for protecting. 9. Mayest thou burn in this house, mayest thou ever burn in this house, mayest thou blaze in this house, mayest thou increase in this house, even for a long time, till the powerful restoration of the world, till the time of the good powerful restoration of the world. 10. Give me, O Atar, son of Ahura Mazda, lively welfare, lively maintenance, lively living, fullness of welfare, fullness of maintenance, fullness of life, knowledge, sagacity, quickness of tongue, holiness of soul, a good memory, and then the understanding that goes on growing, and the one that is not acquired through learning, and then the manly courage. 11. Firm-footed, unsleeping, sleeping only, for a third part of the day and of the night, quick to rise up from bed, ever awake, and a protecting, virtuous offspring, able to rule countries and assemblies of men, while growing up, good, freeing us from the pangs of hell, endowed with a good intellect, that may increase my house, my borough, my town, my country, my empire. 12. Give me, O Atar, son of Ahura Mazda, however unworthy I am, now and forever, a seat in the bright, all-happy, blissful abode of the holy ones. May I obtain the good reward, a good renown, and a long cheerfulness for my soul. 13. Atar, the son of Ahura Mazda, lifts up his voice to all those for whom he cooks their evening meal, their morning meal, and from all those he wishes a good offering, a beneficent offering, an offering of assistance, O Spitima. 14. Atar looks at the hands of all those who pass by. What does the friend bring to his friend? What does he who comes and goes bring to him who stays motionless? We sacrifice unto Atar, the valiant warrior. 15. And if the passer-by brings him wood, holily brought, or bundles of berisma, holily tied up, or twigs of Hadha na Epata, then Atar, the son of Ahura Mazda, well pleased with him, and not angry, and fed as required, will thus bless him. 16. May herds of oxen grow for thee, and increase of sons. May thy mind be master of its vow. May thy soul be master of its vow, and mayst thou live on in the joy of the soul all the nights of thy life. This is the blessing which Atar speaks unto him who brings him dry wood, well examined by the light of the day, well cleansed with godly intent. 17. Yata ahu va'erio, the will of the Lord is the law of holiness, and so on. I bless the sacrifice and prayer and the strength and vigor of Atar, the son of Ahura Mazda, and so on. Asham Bahu, the holiness is the best of all good, and so on. 18. We gladden by your virtue, thy mighty fire, O Ahura, thy most quick and powerful fire, who shows his assistance to him who has ever comforted him, but delights in taking vengeance with his hands on the man who has harmed him. Now, nowadays, the maintained fire isn't such as our lights. And that's the wrong color there. And so one of the more obvious things that's going on in this last one is the asking of the delivering from Ahriman. And of course, if we see from other things, just like the fact that you become a son or a daughter or a sibling or some people a parent of, but not like later in an individual's life. So we know this family language isn't literal. The ha'ama is the opium, ephedra, marijuana, and some other plants. One recipe has 37 other plants. Again, a symbol of consciousness. The fire being connected to the will, just like it's connected to that in the Vedic literature. The fire in the belly of the priest is connected to the fire of the thing, and we're commanding what's present as we worship God. Is one of the things coming through, showing the assistance in verse 18 in the var nirong, says the Pahlavi commentary. There's the fire ordeal. The ordeals that a person may go through vary in what order they would go through. Certainly there's the Gomez, so the urine and the water ordeal, you could say, because water would play a part in that. And so bodily, somebody's infirm. Armest, motionless. Spiritually, he is a warrior. So yeah, just because you have limits in your bodily form, as verse 14 implies here, doesn't mean you can't keep up the spiritual battle. Kshafnim su irim. The morning meal. See, fire is so important because of what it does. And obviously there's safeguards for fire, not just respect of processes that we put this through. Because certainly fire is given, but just like invoke, these are, this is, bringing to memory this and that and other, and it may bring something into myself, but we're listing authorities that we're trying to get along the same side. So some of these words, people are going to be like, well, these are their gods. It's like, well, certainly some people would have gone to those lengths, but it's not an inherent thing.